What going on, y'all? I got some cleaning to do. I got a deep clean, like the bathroom tub, all that type of stuff. Yeah, it might not look too dirty, but it's dirty. So yeah, man, I was just chilling, just vibing to some music. While I clean up, man, I want to tell y'all the do's and don'ts while living alone for the folks that want to move out on their own or that's finna move out on their own soon. So yeah, that's what this video pretty much gonna be about. Yeah, I'm gonna tell y'all the do's and don'ts while living alone. And I'm gonna be real, bruh, cause obviously I've been living alone for probably like 4 years. So yeah, I'm gonna tell the real. So yeah, man, let's go ahead and clean up. We're gonna start with my bed, cause that's the first win. That should be the first W out the day. So yeah, let's do it and be real with y'all. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Yeah. All right, y'all. I'm gonna start with the don'ts, bro, because the don'ts are very important. The first thing you shouldn't do, don't overspend, bro. Don't overspend. Living alone means managing your money wisely. And I say that because you don't want to overspend. You're gonna have some rainy days. You're gonna have some days where it's really gonna be raining. It's gonna storm. You're gonna need that money. You're gonna need that extra money, like whether that may be food or car, tire. You might have car problems, so you want to make sure you save some money just for the rainy days, them stormy days. And I mean that. I'm not gonna front, bro. Recently, I woke up and my tire was flat. You gotta have money to get a tire, and sometimes you gotta have money to get your tire changed, unless you know how to change your own tire. I'm not saying don't spend no money. Don't be afraid to spend any money either. Because in life we gonna have to spend money anyway. So and money comes back. Yeah, man, money's your money, right? Rainy days are gonna come. Life is not always about sunny days. Right now it's sunny. Later it's gonna rain. And I know there's females out here that love shopping and love just overspending. I know it's a lot of people that have a lot of wants, bro. You don't want to get put out that crib. You don't want to be into debt. You don't want to be stressed out during a rainy day. Stop overspending. Don't overspend. And another one, don't let loneliness turn to isolation. Trust me, I've been alone. And there was times I felt lonely. I didn't want to talk to nobody. I got comfortable with it. And I'm gonna be honest, I like talking to people. It's just, I don't know, bro. I just don't really have friends like that. Yeah, it's just a moment. Being alone and being lonely can turn to isolation to the point where it can get dangerous. You're gonna be in your thoughts like crazy. That junk can beat you down. You'll be overthinking like crazy. So make sure you always get outside, still connect with other people. You don't have to be real friends. It don't have to be none of that. You could just get outside, go greet people and talk about anything. Just ask them about their day. Now I'm pretty sure it's gonna turn into a conversation. So yeah, make sure you go outside and connect with other people. Make somebody smile, man. I'm pretty sure they might make you smile. Okay to be alone for a little bit. Cause me, personally, I like to be alone. I like peace. I like quietness and stuff like that. It can turn to being lonely, especially if you don't really have friends like that, people you don't talk to on the daily. It can turn to being lonely, and then it can turn to being isolated. So go outside, connect with other people, make some friends. I know it's hard to make friends now in this generation. People be on different time, and this generation is crazy. So I need some friends that's into what I'm into, that's gonna push me or trying to grow. So yeah, that's probably why I don't have a lot of friends. I got some boys, though, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, don't let this turn to isolation. Don't neglect your health, bro. I feel like that one should be important to everybody because that's definitely important to me. Make sure you exercise, sleep right, get your nutrition in. I tell that to a lot of people, bro, like about just eating right or working out. Like that junk is important, I'm telling you, because I used to eat horrible, just eating a lot of McDonald's. I used to love McDoubles, nuggets, fries. I used to be banging that. I'm telling you, like, I used to go stupid, but like as soon as I wake up, I'm heading straight to McDonald's, give me a McDouble, 10-piece nugget with a small fry, sweet sour sauce and ranch. In the game, but the whole time we ain't in the game, we killing ourselves. So make sure you eat right, bruh. But I always had a water with me though, so I'm gonna lose something, right? Yeah, man, ever since I moved by myself, I'm not gonna front, I was still kind of eating bad a little bit. Over time, living alone, I started to understand that the things that I'm eating is not good. I was aiming for protein. It wasn't healthy. I was pretty much going into the store grabbing all type of boxed foods just because I seen, 30 grams of protein, 25 grams of protein. In reality, bro, I'm eating boxed foods. Boxed foods aren't good for you. So yeah, make sure you eat whole foods, ground beef, turkey meat, chicken, and cook, bro. You gotta cook. Those are whole foods, and that's where you want to get your protein from. Not from the box foods. I'm telling you, I thought I was doing something. I'm not gonna front, I was getting big while I'm in the gym. I still was killing myself. So take care of your health, bro. Don't neglect your health, because that junk is real, that junk is serious. And I mean that, like, and I stand on that. Like, that junk's so important to me. If you know, you know. Neglect your health, bro. I'm so serious. Don't bring unnecessary drama into your space. Bro, just bringing people into your place, bro, can bring negative energy. Then you're gonna just feel out of place, all over the place. You're gonna feel negative. You ain't gonna be feeling it. There's not really much to say about that. So yeah, Don't do it. Don't rely on distractions to avoid your feelings. Man, boy, when I say don't do that, don't do it. And why I say don't rely on distractions to avoid your feelings, when you by yourself and you in a peaceful spot, those feelings gonna hit like that. I'm telling you, like that junk gonna smack you like, boy, that junk gonna smack you. Just sit in it, bro. Fight it. Overcome that. Fight those thoughts, fight those feelings or whatever you're going through. Fight it, bro. Cause I'm telling you, at some point you're gonna overcome. You're gonna get through it. And then you're gonna be at peace within yourself. Yeah, so don't rely on distractions to avoid your feelings. I'm not trying to judge anybody, but you know, it's a lot of people out here that drinks or smoke to avoid their feelings. It's crazy because I've been hearing other people be like, ever since I stopped smoking or anything like that, or stopped drinking, like I feel like myself, or I feel like I'm not running out. And stuff like that, they at peace long term, not for a moment. Like, you know how you feeling sad or low or anything like that, then you just go smoke, then you at peace for a little moment. Or you go drink and then you at peace for a little moment. But when you wake up, it's quiet, you crying and more. So it's best you just, you know, just fight it, bro. Just sit in it so you can have that long-term peace within yourself. I was kind of like a person who be low or anything like that and play the game. The game can be something that can distract you from feeling things and stuff like that too. So that was me. I will always be low or something, and then I'll just go to my room, play the game. Like, it getting to the point where it's getting serious. I had to sit down. I couldn't talk and clean up at the same time. I'm gonna get better with that. Now we finna talk about the dudes. Make sure you keep a peaceful environment. That can be music. You know, light some candles. I like candles. I play music. I pray. Make sure you do all those things, brother. I'm telling you, that creates a positive energy, good energy around your place. My place right now is so peaceful, it's so quiet. Make sure you keep a peaceful environment. Make sure your place clean. That's what I'm trying to do right now. Make sure you stay physically active, because once you stay physically active, you're gonna be strong. You're gonna have a strong mind. You're gonna have a strong body. I used to work at a factory, and I feel like now if I go back to a factory, I'll be good. Like, I'll be good mentally. I'll be stronger physically, mentally, all that, because I work out. You know, I do all those things now. In factories, for those, you standing up for 8 hours, sometimes pick up a shift, you know, you do doubles. It can take a toll on your body because you're standing up all day. Me, I'm a person, bro. I used to work at rallies. I will always find a way to sit down. I still do. I'm not gonna lie. Whatever job I'm at, I always make sure I find a way to sit down. Now that I work out and stuff like that, I feel like I can overcome my mind. I'm physically strong. I'm mentally strong and stuff like that. Yeah, I feel like I can pull through 8 hours or 16 hours. I don't know about 16, but 8 hours, I know I could probably pull that off. You know, because I'm strong. You know, my mind and my body is strong. So you want to make sure you're physically active, because that could take you a long way. I wish I knew this when I was 19, 20, bro. It could take you a long way for real. Like, that's so real. I just thinking about it, like, but it's like, man, you gotta go through things to understand. So I'm glad that I work out and I stay active. So I'm letting y'all know now, if you young or whatever, make sure you do that now. Make sure you check in with yourself emotionally. Make sure you just sit down with yourself and just, you know, just check on yourself. Because in this world, bro, don't nobody really care about you like you. You know what I'm saying? It's you versus you. So make sure you always sit down, find that time, create that time for yourself to check in with yourself emotionally. Just sit down and ask myself, am I okay? How do I feel today? What can I do to make myself feel good today? Why am I having these negative thoughts? Why am I overthinking? Just check in with yourself and emotionally, and then, you know, just handle the business, man. Handle that, man. Just work on that. You know, avoid talking to other people for a moment, because it's all a moment, man. It's you versus you. Especially when you're living alone, it's you versus you. You all you got. That's real, I'm telling you. Especially when some people that don't really have family or nobody to talk to, it's real. Make sure you check in with yourself always. What I'm doing right now, I'm trying to set goals for myself. I'm trying to make sure I write them, like, so I can see them. I need to get another whiteboard so I can write my goals on there, so I can just see it. Because once you see your goals, you're gonna do it. Like they say, out of sight, out of mind. That's real. Make sure you set some goals, put it on the whiteboard and put it on a wall or some paper, whatever, how you want to do it. So yeah, set some goals. You know, that can be fitness. You know, YouTube, 1K subscribers, 100,000 subscribers, anything like that. Or Instagram followers, anything. You gotta create that content. Make sure you set those goals for yourself. Me, I'm trying to set some goals with posting, being more consistent, you know, eating right consistently, stop snacking and stuff like that. Yeah, I have goals. I'm working on that right now. And make your home a safe space, so where you can grow, so you can rest. Because that junk is very important too. Don't let everybody know where you stay. So this world is crazy. People watching, people be on that, like how the world is. You know, you got jealous people out here too. So you want to make sure your place is a safe space, man. Not all friends can come to your spot, man. I'm gonna be real. You know, some friends just be friends you just deal with outside of the crib. That's where you lay your head at. This world is crazy. And self-discipline, that is important. I feel like, bro, as you live by yourself, you gonna build some self-discipline. You gonna have to. You can't rely on other people to tell you to stay on track. You gotta stay on track for yourself. You gotta be able to tell yourself to stay on track and do these things. You know, getting up and go to the gym, getting up and go to work on time. Me, I don't get up and go to work on time. But I'm working on that as well, man. That's something that I'm working on right now too. So when you stay by yourself, you gotta hold yourself accountable. Because nobody is gonna do that for you. They might get tired of doing that for you. Yeah, that's why it's kind of important to have some real friends too. Like, that'll hold you accountable. That's rare to find. Make sure you be self-disciplined, man. Start now. I tell you, start now before you even move out. Stay with your parents, start now. Because once you do that, bro, you good. You gonna be gang. Tell you, nobody gonna be able to stop you. About learning basic life skills. Learning how to cook. I had to learn that by myself. It's really you for your, it's you versus you. Like, I'm so serious right now. Like, you wanna learn how to cook. Once I moved by myself, I had to real deal learn how to cook by myself. We gotta learn how to fix small things, especially us as men. We have a wife and kids. We wanna be able to fix things for our kids, our family. Budgeting, that's another thing, man. Budgeting, we wanna know how to budget. We wanna know where we gotta put down money for food. We gotta know how to put down money for maintenance, like our body, our face stuff. Like, we wanna have some money for ourselves, some clothes, some shoes. And you don't wanna overspend on those type of things. You wanna know those things, man. But yeah, I love y'all, man. Y'all make sure y'all do those things, man, because it's very important, especially if you wanna move out and be alone, man. When you move out on your own, you really on your own. Relationships, boyfriends and girlfriends, that's gonna be just a moment. Two not together and close, trying to get close to God, get right with God, and be a real team. That jump be a moment. Friends don't always last forever, man. A lot of stuff be a moment. I'm not trying to speak negative on nobody relationships or friendships or anything like that, but I love y'all, man. I'm being
real. We can do better. We could be chasing dreams. We know what's right, and we know how it feels. Yeah, we can do better. We can make a change for real. Yeah, we can do a lot better. We can be facing fears. We know what's up, and we know how to get there. Yeah, we can be stars. We can be the best. Just